How do you fancy getting Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on your motorcycle for about 70 quid? Stick around and stay tuned, I'll show you how. Hey kids, it's Mr. Fly here, hope you're well, and welcome back to the channel where today I have a cracking Christmas present idea for you or the one that you love that rides a motorcycle. It's this, an Apple CarPlay or Android Auto display that wirelessly hooks up to your motorcycle and gives you access to all your favourite navigation, communication and entertainment applications all in one place in this neat little unit. Now, I am a massive fan of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on a motorcycle. In fact, I recently used it here on my Honda Goldwing on a European tour. It is absolutely fabulous, but unfortunately, not all motorcycles are as well equipped as the Goldwing. So this is the way that you can get that sort of functionality on your bike, as I say, for a really good value for money price. So what am I talking about then? I'm talking about this. This is the C3 from Aoocci, or it may be Aoocci, not entirely sure how you pronounce that. Now, I first came across these a few months ago and my friend Richie Vita started talking about them. And then my other mate, John, Lamb Chop Rides, started banging on about how really good they were. And then also Dave from Really Good TV started talking about them. Now, these are three guys that I trust. And if they say they're worth a look, it is worth a closer look. So when Aoocci, or is it Aoocci, contacted me a few weeks ago to ask if I wanted one of their units in return for a video like this, even though I don't normally make stuff like this, I said yes, because I was very keen to see if a unit costing just around about 70 quid could possibly be any good. Well, hopefully by the time you've watched this, you'll agree with me that it is good and it's well worth the money. In fact, it's sort of a no-brainer. Right, I'm very glad to report that the device is super simple to install. You can either directly wire it to a switched live, like your headlight or something like that, or you can do like I did and just plug it into your USB port underneath your seat so that it goes on and off with your ignition. You pair it up with your phone just once via Bluetooth, and then from then on, it just goes on and off and connects with your phone automatically. It's absolutely a piece of cake to use. All right, that's enough talking about it. Let me actually show you it in use.
So out on the bike, the device is an absolute doddle to use. It's just like having, you know, a dedicated sat-nav unit on your handlebars. But if you're familiar with Apple CarPlay, you'll know how handy it is on the bike to use. It's got all your familiar applications on there. I use it for navigation. This is just showing Google Maps at the moment. I also use Waze on there. But of course, if you've got a headset, you can use it to play your music into your headset. You can do your phone calls, all that sort of thing. Everything that Apple CarPlay gives you. Also, the screen on here is nice and responsive. You can use it in a gloved hand. You know, it's quick to respond. And it's got everything there that, you know, that you could possibly want. Again, if you're familiar with CarPlay, you'll know how it operates. And you'll notice I'm doing it in a gloved hand. You don't need special gloves. It'll work. You know, with any gloves, you don't need those special sort of capacitive things. It's all good on that in that respect. And it just works. Basically, you know, you turn the bike on, it turns itself on, it pairs with your phone, and it jumps into CarPlay in around about 20 seconds. I'll pull up over here and I'll show you how that works from start up. All right, I'm just here by the pub. Look, if we turn her off, and then we give it a few moments for everything to calm down, and then if I switch her on, I'll show you what happens, how easy it is to connect up to CarPlay if you like. So I'll switch the bike on, you get a little entry screen, it goes into its little boot up screen, which is that, and then you give it a few seconds. I counted this down actually at home earlier just to see how long it takes, and it is around about 20 seconds to pick up your phone. You have to pair it first obviously, so that's dead easy to do. You just go through the instructions and there we go, straight into CarPlay, and there's everything you want. Nice and responsive screen, nice and clear, easy to use. What more do you want? And at just around 70 quid I can get you one of these. So let's get back to the garage. I'll tell you how you can get one for 70 quid. What an absolute bargain.
So the C3, which is a new unit, currently retails at around about £92. But if you use the special link below, as a thank you for being a TMF viewer, I can get you a 22% discount, bringing the price down to around about £72, including free postage. Now, just to put that price into perspective, if you bought yourself one of these quad lock mounts, just the anti-vibration device for that is around about £70, let alone the unit itself, the case and all the other bits and pieces that you need to go with it. So I absolutely love this Apple CarPlay device that I have on my BMW. It's brilliant, but it does exactly the same as the Aoocci or the Aoocci device, but this one costs around £400. So in short, this Aoocci C3 is absolutely the best value way I've yet found to get access to full Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So if you or somebody you know wants a great value Christmas present for just 70 quid, click on the link below, grab yourself a bargain.